Hey guys, gals, welcome back to another Gear Tester review. Today I'll be looking at this Blackhawk Contractors Cap. It's produced by the company Blackhawk here, and it has a number of features that I like, particularly in a baseball cap. First, it's got these Velcro patches here on the front, the top, and back, allowing me to put different morale patches or an American flag or something that you've had embroidered easily on there with some Velcro on the back, which kind of ups its cool factor to me. Another thing I like about this hat is the fact that it does not have a plastic or aluminum button here on the top of it. Many caps, for instance this one here, use a button or a cap to kind of finish off the top of your baseball cap, and that's not a big factor unless you're standing up and hitting your head on something, or you're using something like these pelt or earmuffs on a regular basis with your baseball cap, which means that as these pelt or earmuffs push down, or any earmuffs push down on your head, they're eventually going to come in contact with this button, which is going to push this aluminum rivet into your head. You know, if you were working construction or working in your home, stood up quickly, if you had been underneath a table or an overhanging ledge or something and whacked your head on the top of this, it would cause some serious pain, maybe some damage to you. So I like the fact that this Blackhawk Contractors Cap does not have a button. Another feature that I really like about the Blackhawk Contractors Cap is the fact that it uses Velcro closure, or hook and loop closure. I think it's fast, it's easy, it's reliable, and it just makes for a good hat. Many caps use some kind of a different fastener, whether that's kind of a latch system here, or in the case of some of these other contractor caps from different companies, they use a large plastic attachment buckle kind of here. And I like the fact that Blackhawk went with this Velcro. This hat is going to run you about between $15 and $20. It comes in this color, which is their OD green, or a khaki color. One of the factors that I found that make this cap maybe a negative factor of this cap is that after using one of these patches, one of these Velcro morale patches or flags or whatever you're going to be putting on these, that after you put it on and take it off a couple times, they have used cotton thread. They should have used something more like a nylon or like a light fishing line, because as you do that on and off, it begins to pull this Velcro away from the cap, so you may need to run a couple extra rows of stitching onto the hook and loop here, onto this loop patch. These caps came about as we began to invade Iraq and Afghanistan, as we began to enter those countries and to enter into military conflicts. We're using military contractors, and those are individuals who are either providing security details or possibly driving trucks and other vehicles of supplies, things like that. And the United States military and the coalition forces decided that they needed to have a way to identify these different contractors, private individual groups that were working, whether they be doing transport or military operations. And so they decided that they should incorporate a hat like this one with these Velcro patches into their uniforms, which were up to that point kind of a mixture of military uniforms along with civilian street clothes, allowing them to take patches like this one here, but they would have their country of origin or the company they were working for and have them on their hat so that they could be identified by military forces or by the Iraqis or Afghani individuals who would need to be able to recognize them as friends or report inappropriate behavior by the private military contractors. So that's some of the background on how these caps with these different Velcro attachments or hook and loop attachments on them came about. I think this is an excellent hat for $15. Having to run a couple extra rows of some stitching on the Velcro doesn't really bother me. It's substantially cheaper than many of the other contractor caps out there, and I think Blackhawk Warrior Wear has done another good job of creating an excellent product. Thanks for your views. Thanks for your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester, signing off.